Hello, everyone. I haven't posted for a couple of days. Mainly, I don't post unless I have well over a minute of stuff to talk about. So, my workout plans and plans to walk more hit kind of a snag. As many precautions as I take, a few days ago, I took a really nasty spill on the ice, and that was not good. I'm always worried that I'm going to break something. So, that's bad. Hopefully we'll get a warm snap pretty soon. Although I know for the next week we're supposed to get down to the single digits, but I don't know if I believe that. Um, in other news, though, I wanted to share what happened to me yesterday, the events of January 16th, 2025, because that was the most insane day I have had in security. My shift begins, and immediately there's a two-person heist crew. They're addicts, and they're obviously loading up to walk out. So me and the staff of the store I'm contracted out to improvise, and we do actually get them to abandon the property, and we get over $200 in a recovery of assets. So, but the fun doesn't stop there. There's a person loitering in the lobby. Management wants me to ask them to leave. Well, the person was sitting down on one of the e-scooters. Eventually the situation escalated, and the person got up. They were heavily intoxicated, ran through the store screaming at patrons and screaming at staff alike they was going to be able to kick their ass, and doing strings of profanity, yelling strings of profanity, which the technical word for that is coprolalia, which I think quite literally translates to something like shit language. So that was quite the insane thing. We ended up calling the police and having to get a trespass done on this person, which I have never presided over a trespass before. They've happened at places I've worked. I've just never been there, and when I have called to try for a trespass, the person has usually been long gone by that, and the police can't do a trespass. So that happens, and then another joker decides to try to do another thing, another walkout. I chase his sorry ass down. Eventually he abandons the bags, and hops into the SUV, the getaway car, which the SUV driver was kind of blocking me earlier from and basically making the pursuit difficult. And then during all this, a good Samaritan comes in to report that a person hit a car in the parking lot and then just drove off. Luckily, they got his license plate number, so that's not going to be a problem. But it was the car of an employee, which, obviously I'm going to feel sorry for them. And not an employee for my company, but employee to the company I'm contracted out to. And to top it all off, in the very final minutes when the store was closing, a person loaded up a handbasket. They were going to do a walkout, but lost their nerve when they were called out by store staff. Which, good, because I'm thinking, I don't want to write another incident report. I've already written 3, and I've had to speak to the police at this point 2 times, once for the trespass, and again for the automobile accident, to give them the photos of the, hit and run driver and whatnot. But I do want to call out to the store staff that helped me out, to Lamar, Daisy, Chris, who helped me with the 2-person heist situation. I especially gotta call out, Jacob, Patrick, and Mark, because during that belligerent call, I was on the phone to the police and whatnot, and this guy was raging angry. This is the closest I've ever come to feeling that I was going to be personally attacked. I had put my hand out and whipped out my knife a couple of times. That's a very rare thing to happen to me, but all this chaos in one day, I've never seen anything like it. No, 2 apprehensions in a day, that's happened. A trespass is very rare. That's a new one for me. Low-speed collision in parking lots, much more common than you think. When you start working security at a modest-sized facility, you'll get one of those every couple months. But man, all of them in one day, that is insane. It's also why I really want to get out. So, I'm going to be putting in applications at places and stuff like that. That's all I've really got for you. Thank you.